Greetings everyone, it's Cain here. Welcome to my video. So on this video, I'm going to be talking about the hurricanes in Florida. Now, I don't watch the news at all, but when I'm at work, there are TVs around, and I saw that there's a hurricane about to hit Florida, around the Tampa Bay, I believe, the western part of Florida. Now, this is not surprising. Hurricanes always hit Florida. You know, it's seen as a normal thing. You know, one of the main reasons why I don't want to go to Florida to live there is because the population, on top of tourists and the hurricanes. Now, that combination is a toxic, absolute mess that will drive me apeshit, which is why I will probably stay here in Colorado. Colorado is a beautiful state. Fall is absolutely gorgeous. You can't beat it here in the fall. Absolutely magical. Anyway, so I do believe Florida is going to get hotter in the summers and colder in the winters. It's scientifically proven that the heat is going up in Florida, typically around hurricane season, and that spells disaster. You know, because I do believe hurricanes are made a combination of hot water. You know, that whole Caribbean is like a toilet. You know, it spins. This is just a ramble, just putting content for you guys. Anyway, I do believe the hurricanes are going to get much worse. I know a lot of people say, oh, they've been saying this for years, for decades. Why should we listen to you, Cain? Well, I'm not asking you to. You clicked on my video. Appreciated that you did. Wouldn't be fun if no one watched me. But if you look at the data on the population of Florida, how it's rising, I do believe it's 20 million people. I think 22 million people. That is absolutely insane for humans to dwell in the swampland. Now, the swamp is a very delicate ecosystem that houses so many creatures, you know, frogs, snakes, alligators, crocodiles. Do they both live there? No, I think it's just crocodiles. Yeah. Alligators are, I believe, Africa. I don't know, I could be wrong. Anyway, frogs are a clear sign that the environment is healthy and that things can grow. You know, a combination of humidity, warm climate, shady areas. You know, amphibians, reptiles like this climate. Now, you have 22 million people, and much more are going to move there because Florida is obviously fun. You can't run out of things to do over there. You know, there's so many things to do. Lost my train of thought. You got tourists coming every year from all over the world. I remember when I went to Florida, there were so many Indonesians, Chinese. You could tell people that weren't from there that were visiting. This is when I went to Orlando. Just so many people in a delicate environment, which spells disaster. Look it up. Is Florida getting hotter? It'll give you scientific data proving that it's getting hotter. Now, I did want to go to Florida. I still do. Like I said, Florida is a fun place. People like it. Obviously, the population's growing. You got no state income tax. The whole state's a beach. There's so many fun things to do over there. Whether your financial status, I mean, obviously, if you have money, you'll have a lot more fun. It's always hot and warm. You know, a lot of people like the warm climate. Colorado's not too bad. I think Colorado's a perfect combination, a perfect balance. But Florida is always hot. This hurricane season's unbearable. It's pretty much in the triple digits, and on top of that, the humidity. When I was over there, I kind of had a hard time breathing. I know that there's more oxygen over there, but I had one panic attack when I was in Miami. Like I had to stop and catch my breath because I just ate a big meal. I had a vegan burger, I remember, with the fries, and ate a fulfilling meal, and I had trouble breathing. There's the humidity kind of felt like a 300-pound man was sitting on my chest. But other than that, Florida is the other, out of hurricane season, it's relatively nice. You know, 70s, 80s, 90s, and it's always cloudy over there, which makes it better than California, because California is just clear skies, and Florida is nice and cloudy. I love clouds. Winters are absolutely amazing. You know, it's just a big combination of disaster with the population, the sensitive swamp environment that is Florida. You know, it's just gonna get worse, guys. Enjoy Florida while it's still there. I do believe Florida's gonna stay here for another 2 centuries, maybe 1 century, to where the place is just unbearable and it's just mostly a place to visit for the beaches and all that. I don't know, we'll see. That's just my prediction. Yeah, the population's growing dramatically over there. As for here in Denver, Colorado's becoming a new little LA. But if you look at the United States of America and cut it in half, 80% of people live on the east and only 20% live in the west. And that 20% is LA, Las Vegas, Phoenix, Denver, and I don't know, Oregon, maybe? Yeah. 80% live on the east, and that's New York, Florida, and Dallas, Houston. There's just too many people, guys. Stop having babies. We have so many forms of birth control. Like, why the hell are people having kids? When people can't even afford rent. When you can't afford rent, that's a clear sign you shouldn't have kids. If you can't even afford a car payment, then for sure you shouldn't have any kids. Anyway, this video is not about that. This video is about the hurricanes. We'll see if it hits hard. You know, stuff like this interests me because this is the planet we live on, and it's Mother Nature. Letting you know that change is upon us. All right, everyone. Well, that's pretty much all I got to say for today's video. If you guys are in the Florida area, I recommend to evacuate. Try to get away from that place. Don't be dumb. Don't stay there. I don't know. We'll see how bad it is. Like I said, I don't watch the news. It might be a little Passover thing and just hit New Orleans. Yeah, New Orleans was never the same after Katrina. I'm telling you guys right now. I went there in 2019. You could just see the impact of Katrina still. And I do believe that will soon be Florida. You know, South Florida. Probably the most gorgeous place in the United States of America. and around Tampa Bay. What's that? Key West. Yeah. So, will I eventually check Florida out? I'm always intrigued with Florida. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always liked the Miami Dolphins. You could ask my parents, to be honest. They thought I was weird for liking the Dolphins because it was just a... I think when I was a kid, I just liked the color of their outfits and the little dolphin. And I called myself a Dolphin fan. And ever since, I still... You know, I don't watch football, really, but it's just fun. I don't know. Yeah, Florida is very interesting. It's the only place in the United States that has first world amenities, tropical climate, and diversity. But things are changing, guys. Overpopulation. The prices. I think in wintertime, like last winter, it was like extremely cold in Florida, and all the iguanas froze. They were literally like this. I guess when it gets too cold, they just freeze and then they fall off the tree and they're like stuck like that, like frozen. You know, I don't know if that happens every year. If that why can't I talk in this video? I can't. Give me a sec, guys. I have so many things in my mind. I'm trying to make a quick video before work. I go to work in 30 minutes. I don't know if that happens to the iguanas every year around wintertime, but I thought that was pretty crazy. You know, you would think they would evolve to, I don't know, change is upon us. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Tell me what you guys think. And thank you.